I'm about to do my workout at home, and I thought I'd show you what my routine is and give you some ideas for simple things that you can do at home. So I do have some different exercise pieces of equipment, but you don't need much. So if you have a set of dumbbells or free weights, that's great. If you have an exercise ball, terrific. But if you don't, that's okay too. I'm gonna do a workout routine with my free weights and my exercise ball today and get in a couple of strength exercises. I'm committed to doing 3 days of strength training. I just went for a little bit of a run and now I decided to come inside and do my strength before I get on with my day. So if you're looking to buy some home equipment because you're going to be home for a little while now, I suggest buying a range of weights if you can. It depends if you've been lifting weights or doing any kind of strength training before, but starting on the lighter end and building up is good. So if you haven't been lifting weights at all, you might want to go with 3-pounders and 5-pounders. Otherwise 5s, 8s, and 10s might be good. There are certain muscle groups that you can do heavier weights with, and you'll be more comfortable with them. Others you might need a little bit lighter weight. But if you get to a point where you need a lighter weight, you can always do the motion without any weight and still get some great strength training in. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up my weights and I'm gonna do some squats with a bicep curl. So I'm gonna squat down and then curl up. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a circuit or superset where I'm gonna pick 2 exercises and I'm gonna go back to back, and then I'm gonna pick another 2 exercises. So you can do it however you'd like. This is just how I'm gonna do it right now. I like to speed things up, or not speed them up necessarily, but just make the most of my time. And anywhere from 8, 10, 12, 15 to 20 reps is good. This is a squat with a bicep curl. All right, good. Now I'm going to take my exercise ball and I'm going to do a set of ab curls, just straight up. Okay, 15 of those. Realize I could use some music here. Down and up. Wow, what it looks like from the side. All right, 5 more. Good, that's 15. And then another set of curls. Doing abs on the ball is great because it gives you lower back support, makes it a little bit more challenging. Good. Walk yourself up. Okay, next up, I'm gonna do a set of alternating lunges with just the weights at my side. So I'm gonna take a step back and down, step up, and bring the other leg back and down and up. Now, why do I like backwards lunges? Because when you lunge down, you want all of your weight to be through that front heel and your knee to be right on top of that ankle. So it just puts you up to be in a better form. Okay, now I'm going to do another core exercise, and I'm going to do a bridge on the ball. So I'm going to go so my head and shoulders are relaxed on the ball and my hips are elevated. And I'm going to dip my hips and then lift up. You want to draw your belly button in, your glutes in, you're working this whole area right here. Good. So the goal is fatigue. So when you're doing a set of exercises, you want to make sure that you're feeling the exercise and that you feel the fatigue before you go on to the next one. So I'm going to do another set of reverse lunges. The nice thing about doing this at home here is that if you just need a little bit of floor space, you don't need anything fancy. You can do it in your garage, in your living room. I'm coming to you from my bedroom. Okay. Going back into a set of bridges. The next set I'm going to do is I'm going to take my weights and I'm going to do a chest press on the ground. So, get that out of the way. So I'm holding my arms at 90 degrees and I'm going to push up and together. You can also do this off the ball. Just make sure that your head and neck are supported if you're doing it off the ball. And you keep your hips up in a bridge position. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to do a one-legged bridge. So one leg's going to go up and I'm going to press my hips up and down. Getting good leg work out there. Also working my core. legs. Great. Okay. And another set of the chest press. So there's a million exercises to work each muscle group. So if something doesn't feel right, you can always change it. You want to try to make sure you're in good form. This is a great chest and tricep workout. And good. All right. Okay, on to this last set. So I've just done 6 different exercises, 2 sets each in a superset. Superset is picking 2 exercises and just going back and forth. You get the most benefit out of the first set and a little bit more out of the second. If you were to add on more sets, it's a little bit more each time. But I think you get the most bang for your buck in your first and second set. So I'm going to do my last 2, and they're focusing on my core. And as you can see, this isn't taking a lot of my time. We're at 12 and a half minutes right now. But next I'm going to do a plank, and then I'm going to do a bird dog. So core is something I really need to focus on. Back strength is another thing I want to focus on, so it's a good set of exercises. So I'm going to go on my elbows and my toes and keep my back in as straight of a line as I can, drawing my belly button up towards my spine. And you can hold a plank for as long as you can. You don't want to feel it in your lower back. So the second you feel it in your lower back, you want to drop your knees down and rest. You know, some people start with a 10-second plank, building up to 30 seconds, building up to a minute, whatever you can do. I'm going to drop my knees now. And then I'm going to go into the bird dog. So bird dog is lifting alternating arm and leg and bringing it in and then kicking it out. And you want to make sure that the hand that you're leaning on is right underneath your shoulder. Stretch in each direction. Okay, other side. Okay, back to a plank. Trying to keep yourself in a straight line, elongating your body. Elbows right underneath your shoulders. Feel it in my arms, feel it in my core. Okay, knees down. And another set of bird dog. Good job. Okay. So there was a workout with 8 different exercises, 4 groups. Took me 16 minutes and 30 seconds to do. Feel stronger, I feel it. Like I said, there's a million things that you can do when it comes to strength exercises. What you want to do is challenge yourself, feel the fatigue. Ideally, you can do anywhere between 8 and 20 repetitions, maybe 1 to 2 sets, depending on how much time you have. It's really important after the age of 30 that you add in some strength training, and we start to lose muscle mass at that point, and the only way to maintain it and gain it is to work it. So I'm committed to doing 3 days a week of strength training. Join me, doesn't have to be complicated. If you have specific concerns or questions, send me a text, let me know. I'm more than happy to modify a workout for you, and hope you have a great day.